There's something happening in your life right now, something unseen but deeply felt. It's a shift, a calling, a divine message reaching out to you. And if you're here listening to this, know that it's not by chance. God has led you to this moment for a reason. There's something that's been holding you back, something that must stop before you can step fully into what's waiting for you. Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of something greater, yet something unseen keeps pulling you back? Have you noticed how certain patterns, habits, or even thoughts seem to repeat, keeping you from moving forward? The answers you've been seeking, the breakthroughs you've been praying for, they are already set in motion. But before they can fully manifest, something needs to change. God sees everything. He knows what's been weighing on you, what's been consuming your energy, and what's been quietly delaying the blessings meant for you. He's calling you now, urging you to let go of the distractions that have kept you from stepping fully into your divine path. Your purpose has already been written, but the choice to embrace it is yours. Chosen one, you didn't find this message by chance. Something bigger is happening in your life, and deep down you can feel it. God is speaking to you right now, and what you're about to hear will shift everything. But before we continue, let's make a declaration together. Type "I am ready" in the comments to claim this message. Like this video if you're ready to step into your purpose, and subscribe so you never miss the guidance meant for you. Now take a deep breath. What's coming next is exactly what you need to hear. Chosen one, you felt this call before. That deep whisper inside your soul, the feeling that there is something more for you, that's not just a thought. That's God speaking directly to you, reminding you of what you were created for. But too often, we drown out that voice with the noise of daily life, chasing temporary things, ignoring the truth that's been knocking at our door. Every time you resist this calling, you delay the transformation that was meant to elevate you. You were never meant to live in confusion or stagnation. You were designed to rise, to walk in clarity, to shine in ways the world has never seen. But that can only happen when you stop running from what God has already prepared for you. He has been waiting, preparing you, molding you, strengthening you. And now, the time has come for you to stop resisting and start stepping boldly into your divine assignment. The question is, are you ready? God has placed immense power inside of you, but power without direction can either build or destroy. So many people waste their strength on things that don't serve their higher purpose, on distractions, temptations, and fleeting pleasures that drain them instead of elevating them. But the moment you take control of your energy, the moment you channel it toward your true purpose, everything begins to change. This isn't about denying who you are. It's about mastering the force within you. True discipline isn't about restriction, it's about alignment. Every decision you make, every sacrifice for your growth, every step toward your mission is an investment in the future God has already written for you. The time has come. No more waiting. No more running. It's time to embrace the power that's been inside of you all along. God sees everything, the battles you've fought, the sacrifices you've made, and the effort you put into walking the path He has laid out for you. He honors those who commit to their divine purpose. But there's one thing holding many people back, something that drains their strength and keeps them from stepping fully into their higher calling. Energy. Where you direct it, how you use it, and what you allow to consume it, these choices shape your destiny. Too many people live at the mercy of their impulses, constantly pulled by desires that distract them from their true purpose. But the chosen ones? They are called to something higher. They don't waste their energy on fleeting temptations. They master it. They redirect it toward clarity, discipline, and a deeper connection with the divine. God's plan for you is greater than any distraction. Have you ever wondered why your spirit feels restless after giving in to certain desires? Why, no matter how much you indulge, there's still an emptiness inside. That's because some energy was never meant to be scattered, it was meant to be channeled into something greater. God didn't give you this power to waste it. He gave it to you to create, to inspire, to ascend. Your sexual energy is not just physical, it's sacred. It holds the potential to fuel your purpose, to ignite your creative abilities, and to bring you closer to divine wisdom. But when misused, it leaves you depleted, disconnected, and lost. Every great spiritual tradition acknowledges this truth. When energy is wasted, so is potential. God is not asking you to deny yourself, He's calling you to master yourself, to take control of the forces within you and direct them toward your mission. When you learn to honor this energy, you unlock a level of focus, creativity, and spiritual clarity that few ever experience. You stop chasing and you start creating. Chosen one, every day you wake up with a limited amount of energy. Where you invest it determines the course of your life. Yet too often people let distractions drain them. They chase things that don't matter, lose themselves in temporary pleasures, and wonder why they feel lost. But you are different. God has given you the ability to break free, to turn your energy inward, to build instead of deplete, to awaken instead of numb yourself. When you channel your strength into prayer, meditation, creativity, and service, you align with the highest version of yourself. This is not a time for mindless distractions. Your energy is sacred. And when you stop wasting it on things that don't serve your higher purpose, you'll notice something incredible happening. Clarity, purpose, and divine fulfillment will begin to flow into your life effortlessly. Celibacy is often misunderstood, seen as a restriction rather than a power. But the chosen ones know the truth. It's not about denying yourself. It's about redirecting your power. It's about choosing elevation over indulgence, purpose over momentary pleasure. It's about proving to yourself that your spirit rules over your flesh. God calls his strongest warriors to this path, not to punish them but to prepare them. Because the ones who master their energy, they are the ones who change the world. There is a power within you, one that can either elevate you or keep you trapped in cycles of emptiness. The world teaches you to see desire as nothing more than a physical impulse, something to indulge in without thought. But for the chosen ones, it is much more than that. Your energy, your life force, is sacred. It's not meant to be scattered on fleeting moments that leave you drained. It's meant to be harnessed, refined, and directed towards something greater. When you learn to master your desires, you unlock a level of clarity, creativity, and spiritual connection that most will never experience. Celibacy isn't about suppressing who you are. It's about honoring the divine essence within you. It's about recognizing that your energy is powerful and choosing to use it wisely. When you walk this sacred path, you don't lose anything, you gain everything. A deeper sense of peace, a stronger connection to your purpose, and an acceleration in your spiritual growth. God is walking with you on this journey, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your higher calling. But the world has distorted the meaning of this energy. It has turned something divine into something superficial. It tells you that pleasure is the goal, that indulgence is freedom. But the truth is, misusing your energy keeps you bound, distracted, and disconnected from your higher self. For the chosen ones, this energy is meant for creation, elevation, and divine purpose. It fuels your ability to manifest, to build, to bring light into the world. When used with intention, it empowers your creativity, deepens your spirituality, and strengthens your alignment with God. God didn't give you this energy as a burden, he gave it to you as a gift. A force that, when honored, elevates you to a level of clarity and fulfillment beyond anything the world can offer. But you must choose to protect it. Stop wasting your energy on things that don't serve your higher purpose. Stop chasing after what only leaves you empty. Instead, redirect it. Invest it in your mission, in your spiritual journey, in the purpose that God has specifically assigned to you. Because when you align your energy with divine creation, your entire life transforms. God knows what you're capable of. He sees your heart, your struggles, your desires. But he also knows that you were meant for something greater. This isn't about rejection, it's about redirection. It's about choosing elevation over indulgence, purpose over distraction. Your desires are not the enemy. They are a source of power, but only if you learn to control them instead of letting them control you. The moment you make the choice to redirect your energy toward your higher calling, you step into a new level of spiritual awareness. You begin to see the world through different eyes. The distractions lose their appeal. The path ahead becomes clearer. And suddenly, everything starts to align. When you operate at this higher frequency, your entire reality shifts. Opportunities arise. Relationships deepen. You start to attract exactly what was meant for you. This is not just about personal growth, it's cosmic alignment. The moment you step into your power, the universe responds. The key to your spiritual elevation is not found in external achievements or material gains. It's found in mastering yourself. And that starts with discipline. Many see discipline as restrictive, as something that takes away their freedom. But the chosen ones understand the truth. Discipline is the gateway to power. God has been waiting for you to recognize this. He has placed within you the strength to cultivate discipline, not as a punishment, but as a divine tool to unlock your highest calling. Every time you choose control over impulse, every time you focus on your mission instead of distractions, you step further into alignment with the life that was always meant for you. Your desires, your emotions, your energy, they are not meant to rule over you. You were created to master them, to channel them into something greater. Each act of discipline strengthens your connection with God. It sharpens your vision, clears your mind, and opens the doors that once seemed locked. God doesn't want you wandering aimlessly. He wants you walking with purpose. When you cultivate divine discipline, you stop reacting to the world and start shaping it. You no longer allow circumstances to dictate your direction. Instead, you step forward with clarity, knowing exactly who you are and where you are headed. But there's another secret, one that most overlook: the power of transmutation. This is the ability to take energy, any energy, and transform it into something divine. Whether it's frustration, fear, or even temptation, God has given you the ability to shift your energy and use it as fuel for your mission. Have you ever felt trapped by emotions that seem beyond your control? What if, instead of being drained by them, you could use them to elevate yourself? That's the power of transmutation. It's the art of taking raw energy and redirecting it towards your purpose. Think about it: anger, when left unchecked, destroys. But when channeled into focus and determination, it builds. Fear can paralyze you, but when transmuted, it sharpens your awareness and strengthens your resolve. And your desires? They are not meant to weaken you. They are meant to be redirected into creativity, passion, and divine clarity. God has already equipped you with this power. He has given you the ability to transform your struggles into stepping stones, your doubts into wisdom, your pain into purpose. The moment you start mastering this skill, you will see your life change in ways you never imagined. Temptation is always present, but it only has power over you if you let it. It is not here to defeat you, it is here to be overcome. Each time you resist, each time you rise above distractions, you grow stronger. This journey is not about being perfect, it's about progress. Every choice to stay on your path brings you closer to your highest self. God has already given you the tools to succeed. Now it's up to you to use them. By aligning yourself with discipline, transmutation, and self-control, you will not only resist temptation, you will rise above it. You will experience a clarity, a peace, a sense of divine connection that most people will never know. The distractions of the world will always be there. But you are different. You are chosen. And the time to step into your true power is now. Without mastery over your energy, you will always be pulled in different directions, scattered, lost, and disconnected from your true purpose. This is why self-control is the foundation of spiritual strength. It is not about denying yourself joy, it is about choosing the kind of joy that aligns with your divine mission. Your power doesn't come from following every impulse. It comes from within, from the ability to choose discipline over distraction, clarity over confusion. When you cultivate self-control, you reclaim your energy and align yourself with the divine. Every decision you make becomes intentional, every action moves you closer to your highest self. You are not just your body. You are not just your emotions. You are a divine being chosen for something greater. God has placed within you the ability to master your own destiny, to walk with strength, to move with purpose. This is your awakening, the moment when you recognize that you were never meant to live at the mercy of temporary desires. Through self-mastery, you step fully into the life you were always meant to live. Desire is a powerful force. It can lift you to greatness or lead you astray. God created desire not as a weakness but as a tool. But when desires are uncontrolled, they pull you away from your path. They become distractions instead of motivation. The key is not to suppress your desires, it is to align them with God's plan for you. When your desires serve your highest purpose, they fuel you instead of drain you. You stop chasing empty satisfaction and start living with true intention. God is not asking you to eliminate desire, He is calling you to refine it, to elevate it, to use it as a force of divine creation. When you master your desires, you stop living by impulse and start living by purpose. When you learn to redirect your energy, your entire reality shifts. God placed within you the power to create, to heal, to inspire. But this power can only be unlocked when you learn to focus your energy on what truly matters. This is where transformation begins. When you stop wasting energy on distractions, you open yourself to divine clarity, heightened creativity, and unshakable peace. What once felt like an obstacle becomes an opportunity. The struggles that once drained you become stepping stones leading to your purpose. God has already given you everything you need to transform your life. But the choice is yours. The moment you choose to redirect your energy, you unlock a level of divine potential that will change everything. Fleeting pleasures may feel satisfying in the moment, but they will never give you the fulfillment you truly seek. You were never meant to live for temporary highs. You were created for something much greater. The things that once distracted you are not feeding your soul, they are keeping you from stepping into your destiny. It's time to stop chasing what leaves you empty and embrace what truly fills you. When you align yourself with God's plan, everything else begins to fall into place. Your life gains depth, meaning, and a joy that cannot be shaken. Chosen one, if you've made it this far, it's because this message was truly meant for you. Something inside you knows that change is happening, that a shift is unfolding in your life. God is revealing things to you, aligning your path and preparing you for what's next. Now I want you to declare it. Comment "I receive it" below to claim the transformation that is coming. Like this video if you're ready for what God has in store, and keep watching, because the next part of this message will open your eyes in ways you never expected. God's plan for you is greater than anything this world can offer. Now it's time for you to trust it. You already know the truth. You are chosen and your path has been set. All that's left is for you to walk it. God has placed something powerful within you, a divine purpose, a mission only you can fulfill. But in order to step into it, you must take control of your energy and direct it toward what truly matters. Too many chosen ones waste their power on distractions, on meaningless pursuits that drain their spirit instead of fueling their purpose. This is the time to stop. This is the moment to recognize that you are capable of more than you've ever imagined. The world needs your light. You were not sent here to be average, to live a life of hesitation and regret. Your gifts, your wisdom, your voice, it's all waiting to be unleashed. But it can only happen when you make the choice to step up and answer the call. You feel it, don't you? That restlessness inside of you, the knowing that you were meant for something greater. That's not random. That's not coincidence. That is God reminding you of who you are. For too long you've ignored it, pushed it aside, let fear convince you that you weren't ready. But the truth is, you've been ready all along. The only thing missing is your decision to step forward. God has already equipped you with everything you need. The power, the strength, the wisdom, it's all within you. You just have to believe in it as much as He does. The moment you decide to stop running, everything will begin to change. Chosen one, stop. Just stop. For so long you've been running, chasing after things that don't serve you, caught in cycles of distraction and temptation. But God knows that your true power isn't found in constant movement. It's found in stillness, in listening, in allowing yourself to truly hear His voice. Stopping isn't about giving up. It's about creating space. Space to connect, space to receive, space to understand what God has been trying to tell you all along. In the quiet, you'll remember who you are. The illusions will fade. The pressure to conform, to be like everyone else, will lose its hold on you. And in that moment, your path will become clear. Everything you've been searching for, it's already waiting for you. But you can't see it until you stop. Until you take a breath, step back, and realign yourself with what truly matters. God knows what's inside of you. He sees your struggle. He knows your doubts. But He also knows your strength. You are powerful beyond measure. But power without direction leads nowhere. Now is the time to step into your destiny. The time to stop wasting your energy on things that don't align with your mission. The time to stop fearing the unknown and start trusting the divine plan that has always been written for you. Fear has held you back for too long. It has whispered lies in your ear, convinced you that you are not enough. But God knows the truth. You are already more than enough. The moment you stop running, stop doubting, stop hesitating, your awakening begins. Your transformation begins. Your destiny unfolds. You were not made to live in fear. You were made to overcome it. Fear disguises itself as protection, whispering that it's keeping you safe from the unknown. But in reality, it is only keeping you trapped. Trapped in hesitation, trapped in smallness, trapped in a life that is far beneath what God has planned for you. Fear does not protect you, it limits you. Every time you let fear decide for you, you stay small. You shrink away from opportunities that were meant to elevate you. But God never called you to stay small. He called you to rise, to break free, to step into your power. The only way to overcome fear is to face it, to walk straight into it and watch it dissolve under the power of your faith. Every time you take a step forward, despite the fear, you grow stronger. Every time you push past the resistance, you step deeper into your divine purpose. Fear may always exist, but it doesn't have to control you. You are greater than the fear you feel. You were designed to walk in faith, not in hesitation. The moment you stop allowing fear to dictate your life is the moment you unlock your limitless potential. In a world filled with distractions, your greatest strength will be your ability to focus. The world is loud. It demands your attention. It tries to pull you in every direction, scattering your energy and keeping you from seeing the truth. But God has given you a mission, and that mission requires unwavering focus. If you are constantly distracted, how can you hear His voice? How can you step into your purpose when your attention is divided? This is why focus is your greatest weapon. When you choose to redirect your attention toward what truly matters, everything shifts. You no longer waste energy chasing validation, approval, or temporary distractions. Instead, you align yourself fully with your higher calling. This isn't easy. It takes discipline. It takes awareness. It requires you to say no to things that drain you and yes to what strengthens your spirit. But when you do, your purpose becomes clear. Your mind is no longer fogged with uncertainty. Your steps become deliberate, your decisions powerful, and your energy unstoppable. Stop being distracted. Stop giving your power away. Choose focus. Choose alignment. And watch as your life unfolds exactly as it was meant to. Seeking approval from others is a battle you will never win. No matter how much validation you receive, it will never be enough. The world's approval is temporary. It shifts, it changes, it fades. But God's approval? That is eternal. That is unshakable. That is all you need. When you seek validation from others, you are giving away your power. You are allowing the opinions of people who don't even fully see your worth, to dictate how you feel about yourself. But you were never meant to live for the approval of others. Your worth is already decided. God has already chosen you. He has already approved you. There is nothing you need to prove. You are already enough. When you stop chasing validation, you step into true confidence. You stop doubting yourself, stop second-guessing your purpose, stop living small to fit the expectations of others. You begin to walk boldly, knowing that your worth is not determined by anyone but God. Let go of the need for approval. Reclaim your power. God's approval is the only validation that matters. And He has already called you worthy. You are not your past. Every mistake, every struggle, every regret was only a chapter, not the whole story. The past shaped you, but it does not have to define you. The moment you stop identifying with your past, you start stepping into your true power. God has already wiped away the mistakes, forgiven what you've been holding onto, and cleared the path for you. Now it's time for you to do the same. Let go of the shame, the guilt, the limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck. The future God has for you is waiting, but you must release what's behind you in order to walk into what's ahead. You are not who you used to be. You are being called into something greater. The only thing standing in your way is your belief that the past still has a hold on you. Chosen one, the world needs you to step into your light. It's time to stop playing small. God didn't create you for mediocrity. He didn't give you this calling so you could shrink back in fear. You have a purpose and you were born to walk in it boldly. But for too long, you've dimmed your light to make others comfortable. You've stayed silent when you should have spoken, held back when you should have stepped forward. And every time you did, you felt it deep inside, a knowing that you were meant for more. Playing small is a form of self-betrayal. It's choosing to live beneath your potential because it feels safer. But God did not call you to safety, He called you to greatness. When you stop playing small, everything shifts. Your confidence grows. Your purpose becomes clearer. You begin to move with power, with intention, with the kind of energy that changes lives, including your own. Stop holding yourself back. Step into the fullness of who you are, and watch as everything around you transforms. Fulfillment is not found in things. Not in money, not in status, not in relationships. Everything you've been searching for already exists within you. The world teaches you to seek happiness externally, to chase after success, validation, material wealth. But those things can only bring temporary satisfaction. True fulfillment comes from within. You're already whole. You do not need to be anything more, have anything more, or achieve anything more to be worthy. God created you in divine perfection, and nothing you seek outside of yourself will ever make you more complete. When you recognize this truth, you stop chasing and start receiving. You stop looking to the world for your worth and start finding it in the divine presence within you. Everything you need is already inside you. God has placed it there, waiting for you to see it. The moment you stop seeking outside validation, you unlock a peace that nothing can shake. Too many people settle for less than they deserve. They stay in places, relationships, and situations that drain them, simply because they don't believe they are worthy of more. But you, chosen one, were not made to settle. Settling is accepting less than what God has prepared for you. It is a choice to remain comfortable rather than step into the unknown. But comfort is not where growth happens. God has a life of abundance waiting for you. A life filled with purpose, with passion, with fulfillment. But it requires you to say no to what no longer serves you and yes to what elevates you. This is your divine inheritance. It is already written. But you must decide to stop settling and start claiming it. Chosen one, the biggest thing keeping you from your destiny is waiting. The belief that the perfect moment will come, that you'll start when you feel ready, that one day the circumstances will align. But waiting is just another word for fear. The power is in the present. Your future is created in this moment, not tomorrow, not next week. Right now. Stop waiting. Start stepping forward. Your destiny won't wait forever. The time is now. The time for hesitation is over. You've spent too long waiting for a sign, for clarity, for the perfect conditions. But chosen one, the moment you've been waiting for is already here. Procrastination is nothing but a thief. It steals your potential, your blessings, your destiny. Every second you delay is a second you could be stepping into your divine purpose. God has placed the tools, the wisdom, and the strength within you. You already have everything you need. The enemy wants to keep you stuck in a cycle of doubt and delay, making you believe you need more preparation, more confirmation. But what if the confirmation has already been given? What if the only thing missing is your decision to move forward? When you stop hesitating, you align yourself with God's divine timing. You open the floodgates to the opportunities that have been waiting for you all along. The doors are not locked, you just haven't stepped forward to push them open. God doesn't require you to be perfect to begin. He only requires you to trust. To take that first step even if you're scared. Even if you don't have all the answers yet. Everything you want is on the other side of action. The longer you wait, the longer you delay your breakthrough. It's not about being ready. It's about being willing. So don't let another moment pass. Stop waiting. Stop questioning. The time to act is now. Step into your purpose and watch as the universe moves in ways you never imagined. Chosen one, if you made it to the end, this is proof that you are ready for the next step. Not everyone has the patience, the discipline, or the spiritual awareness to receive this message, but you do. That's why you are different. That's why you are set apart. God is aligning things in your life in ways you may not yet understand. Every challenge, every delay, every unanswered question has been preparing you for what's coming. The next revelation is waiting for you. Don't stop now. Go to the next video and receive the next piece of what God is showing you. Before you leave, let me know that you were chosen to receive this message. Comment, I am walking in divine purpose and nothing will stop me. Declare it with faith. Let the universe hear it. Your breakthrough is already unfolding.